Are eggs too expensive for you, or can you just straight up not even find them at the store? Or do you have an allergy to eggs, or do you just not like eggs? Stick around through this video because I have an amazing, easy, egg-free dessert recipe coming your way. We're gonna be making this amazing, easy, delicious, egg-free chocolate mousse. Chocolate mousse typically does use eggs, a lot of them. A chocolate mousse does not have to use them if you are trying to move around the price of eggs or just have an allergy and want a dessert that doesn't use eggs in. And before we get going with the recipe, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can join me here on Delicious on a Diet for all kinds of amazing recipes, whether it's for meal preps or dishes that fit certain dietary restrictions. I got you covered.
So this starts out with a basic chocolate ganache. We have 6 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate chips in a bowl here, and I've heated 1 cup of heavy cream in the microwave just until it was simmering. You don't want it to fully boil because it can burn and separate the chocolate. So it takes about 45 seconds to a minute. Just keep an eye on it. The second you see it simmer, take it out and pour it over the chocolate and let it sit for 1 minute just to allow it to fully melt. I'm then going to use a small fork and make small circular stirs just starting in the center to help it kind of begin to come together. It will take about a minute or so of stirring, but once it does, you'll see it comes together to a nice, silky, and gorgeous ganache. You want to let this sit at room temperature for about an hour to cool all the way, and it will thicken a little bit as it cools. That is totally fine. We want that. So now we have some cold, heavy cream, 1.5 cups of it going in a bowl, and I'm going to just whisk this by hand. You can totally do this by hand. It is really easy. It just takes a few minutes and some elbow grease. If not, use a mixer. It's fine. I won't tell anybody. Whip it until you get those soft, whipped, creamy peaks. Do not over whip it. You'll end up with butter. That's not what we want. But now we're going to take that thickened, cooled ganache and just mix it in with a spatula, and you can see how quickly this comes together into a light, fluffy, decadent chocolate mousse. It's so easy. It's 2 ingredients and it is delicious.
So there you have it, literally 2 ingredients for this chocolate mousse, because there was cream in the ganache, whipped cream, and then just chocolate chips for that thickened ganache. That is all you need. And you can see how light and fluffy this came out. It is like a cloud. I'm like, oh, it weighs nothing. Well, of course not, but it is just so good. I mean, it is a rich, intense chocolate flavor. It just melts. It's so light. It's so airy. I mean, who even ever needed eggs for this anyway? The full recipe with measurements is written in the description, so go check that out. Please give this video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what you think of this, and if there's any sort of recipe you want to see, whether it's a healthy recipe or something to fit a dietary restriction, just let me know. I got you covered. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can join me for all of my weekly recipes here on Delicious on a Diet.